Not what the doctor ordered after that league victory, Dennis.
Well, it was a bit of a half a step forward and 3 or 4 jumps back. I think it felt like tonight, we were poor, we were beaten soundly tonight. We were lacked energy. Everything that we did well last week, we didn't do at all this week. Everything we've been doing or trying to get in patches, we just didn't in our patch tonight. I was really disappointed. It's probably one of the worst overall efforts, 80-minute efforts, from at least not catching the ball in full. So dropping the ball with a line in front of us, kind of the stuff that was going on at the end. So it was a tough night.
After the buoyancy you must have felt after the league game, you probably felt that there was another performance in it, didn't you?
Well, we trained all right again this week. They've had a bit of a, like I say, just a little bit of a win, and the effort that we put in. Like I said, maybe I'm just being too hard on them and thinking that, like I say, we played the game with 13 blokes for 40 minutes last week. We had no changes. It's the same group again. But Wakefield went to Catalans. Well, they've got a good win, but they've had to travel. They've suddenly turned around to us. So it's the energy that we lacked was really poor tonight.
You brought a couple of players back from long-term injury. I suppose getting them a bit of game time under the belt is a positive.
That is the one positive. I think it's getting some game time for Alex Gerrard and Joe Mellor getting 30 minutes under his belt after not playing all year. It's a little bit of a glimmer of light, if there is one. But that was from start to finish. It was. I can't actually pick out anything like say because again this season we've been really poor in patches. We've done some good stuff this year. I can't pick an instant in that game which I felt that we looked like we were actually at the races.
Probably proves again that you need more than 2 back, don't you? You need quite a number of those missing players.
Well, we had 11 in stand last week. This week we've only got 9, so it's like I say, we're relying heavily on Jay Chappell. Ted Chappell was in there today. We're relying heavily on Matt Whitley and Tom Alderson not getting changed. Like lads that just need probably a little bit of a break. That's too much of them. Maybe that's too much of them this year. Like I said, we just need a bit more competition for places. Hopefully over the next 2 or 3 weeks we'll get that group of players back. I always thought that it's going to be very, very tough with lads like Joe and Alex coming back into the side to start to be those shining knights coming over the hill. We've just had too many players off on too longer period. So I expect us just to turn it around in a week when they all come back. But I'm hopeful that, like I say, I can get Aaron Jeremiah nearly fit. I can get Lloyd White in the side as well. Hopefully, like Greg Burke, we've got a scan on the weekend for a broken jaw from a high shot against Lee. So looking at him there, McGrath Luluai goes to see a specialist on Monday about back problems. So hopefully there's a couple of players that have been playing regularly that won't be far off next week.
You're probably not in the mood, Dennis, for looking at some wider issues here, so feel free not to answer this question, but Tom Johnston's pace looks like it could have an international future, doesn't it?
I think it does, yeah. I think Tom's been doing that for the last couple of years. I mean, so I spoke to Chris before the game about him, and yeah, I think he's got the makings of an international winger about him without a doubt. Like I say, he's only a kid still. But it's, I won't find there be many quicker than him in this competition.